Okay, hello friends and followers. Here is my MacBook Pro on the desk here that my friend Sam gave me. Sam is a really good friend. He's from Great Britain. And I met Sam at Sun Microsystems. I used to work for him. He was the best boss ever to work for. Really like Sam. Anyway, this computer I guess flaked out on him, and so he gave it to me. It was working when he gave it to me, and I ended up putting a new battery into it. Since my incident with the iPhone 6 battery catching on fire, I'm extremely leery to work on anything with a lithium battery. But anyway, so this computer, when it boots up, it will not let the keyboard work. It will not let the mouse work. I can't communicate with it on Bluetooth. I didn't try a USB keyboard. I probably should have tried that, but anyway. I expect or suspect the PRAM or PROM or whatever they call it, P something or other, and this thing is corrupted with bad bits. So what happened was I was not feeling too good. I was sleeping on the bed there with this thing sitting on the bed, and it basically ran down the battery. I think I did boot it back after that. It booted. And then I put it to sleep by closing the lid, and when I tried to open the lid after that incident, it would not come back. It would come back with a login prompt for the first login. When the OS first boots, it says, log in before the OS comes up, and I could not get the mouse and keyboard to work. I tried Bluetooth. I didn't try a USB keyboard, and I tried doing the PRAM reset thing, where you hold down Command, Option, and the P and R, and that didn't do a thing because the keyboard's not working. So I thought I would take the cover off now and try and disconnect the battery. So that's what I did here. To take the cover off, there's a bunch of tiny screws here, and I tried all these drivers. I couldn't get them all to work. There's only one that worked, this little tiny guy here, which, I mean, who knows what size this thing is. It's from China. It doesn't have any legend on what size it is. It's a T something or other, or a micro T or whatever. But anyway, I finally got these little tiny screws out. I have not been in this laptop for nearly 2 years, 2.5 years. So I'm kind of forgetting all this stuff. If you don't do this stuff all the time, you're gonna forget it. So you kind of remember you did it, but you don't remember how sometimes. So anyway, that's what I'm doing here and putting this video on to help anybody out. So this comes off, and be careful with the battery. It can catch on fire if it gets shorted out. Do not muck around with the battery, especially if this battery is charged. It's very dangerous. All right, so after 3 years of not touching this thing, you can see the fan's got some crap in them, some dust from my bedroom. This thing is a nighttime computer, mostly for me. I just use it at night. So I want to really clean up the dust out of this thing. I don't have any more compressed air, so I have to order some. So I suppose this will be apart for a while until Amazon delivers the air. Okay, so when the keyboard doesn't work, I know that this part here is for memory, keyboard and mouse right here. Oh, this thing did fall on the floor once too. It did fall off the bed and went plunk onto the floor last night, so that may have affected it too. I wonder, but it's pretty solid, so I don't know. So how's this plug looking here? So I might want to refactor these plugs. But anyway, since the PRAM seems messed up, here is the battery power cable that goes from the battery into the motherboard attachment point. And so we would want to take out that connector. Let's get onto that. So I will try the same blue one here that work for these little tiny screws here. Are they the same? I don't know, but let's see what happens. I don't remember. Here, you don't want to short anything out. The battery will catch on fire, and you will be in a heap of trouble. Okay, that seems too small. So let's try one of these other ones here from the stack of drivers. How about this green one here? Green one, lucky green. The mean green. Okay, that's a win. I can feel it's tight. Out comes that retaining screw. And you don't want to drop it into the parts. It'll probably short something out. All right, that came out. We're going to put this one over here. They're so small, aren't they? Itty bitty screws, man. The people at Foxconn put together in China, right? For Apple. Okay, we'll take this one out. There's a really cool guy in like Brooklyn or somewhere that puts these together, and he fixes these with a microscope, and I forget his name now, but he's really cool. He was actually advocating for a right to repair rule with Apple, and I think he made Apple change its ways. I forget his name, but he's really smart. All right, so that little devil is off. Let's take this little retainer off and put it in the same position as the computer itself. Look how that's crooked though, right? Okay, that right there looks pretty nasty, why it's crooked. Why is that crooked? Maybe the fall onto the floor did affect something, right? All right, so let's not make a short, and we're gonna pull this thing straight out like that. Okay, so it's out. Is it ooh, it's damaged. So I think the fall killed the battery connector. How did that happen? So I'm looking at the battery connector here. It looks hosed. That means I got to pull this damn battery out of here, which I don't want to do. Get a new battery. So the fall onto the floor. The fall onto the floor affected this thing somehow, and I don't want to touch that thing and short it out. So how can I bend this thing back and not have a fire? The first thing I'm going to do is move this thing into the bathroom where I can throw it in the toilet. Because if it catches on fire, I don't want to deal with that again. So this time I'm taking precautions. Bringing the computer to the toilet. And if it catches on fire, I'm throwing it in the water. Damn it all. So what I really want to do then, I should run this battery down to 0. If I'm going to work on this thing at all. Damn it all. The second thing I got to do is put glasses on. Okay, here we are. In the bathroom. There's the toilet. If that computer catches on fire, it's going in the toilet or the sink. And even that won't stop a lithium battery fire, I don't think, but who knows. I shouldn't even be doing this. Should just get a new computer. All right, so the glasses for watching this thing, you must wear some kind of protection because your eyes can get burned up from this thing. I'm just gonna use my fingernail and try and unbend it. So apparently the hit to the floor must have stressed that cable. So here's what happened last time. When the iPhone 6 was, I was working the battery, the iPhone 6 battery caught on fire and it hit the floor there, right there. I was trying to make it into the bathroom and I didn't. God saved me because my fingers, only one finger had, this finger had a small burn right there. No evidence of it left and I lucked out. So I'm gonna be careful with this damn thing. All right, here we are in the bathroom. I'm gonna use my fingernail to try and straighten that connector out without shorting. It might short, I hope not. There it is. All right, I gotta put the phone down and start a second video, which I'll do because why? Because I need full attention on the matter if it catches on fire, okay? Thank you. Have a good day.